Here we go again. Here we go again. Another multi-$1,000 game, and I gotta figure out if I'm gonna buy it. Stopped by Good Time Games recently, and you would not believe what they had. And yes, of course, I got myself into a little trouble. Can you guess what grails I came across this week? How is it that there are so many stores with so many great games? Check out what I saw. All right, so the promo tour continues today. We're at Good Time Games. We're in Waterloo, Ontario. I gotta drop off some promo materials for the guys. Of course, do a little game hunting for me. I'm always, of course, looking for great first-party or marquee games to add to the collection. Can't say no to that stuff. And last time we were here, some good stuff. Let's go. Mr. Chad.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm all right. Come to see you.
How's it going?
Good, good.
Good to see you.
Long time no see.
It's been a while.
Brought some stuff for you.
Oh, nice.
That's
Very
for
nice.
the upcoming screening, of course.
Very cool.
I brought one of these for you.
A lovely poster.
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, look at that. That's awesome.
There
That's
you go.
fantastic.
So that's yours, my friend.
We are definitely putting that up, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, I'm not just here to drop off some promo goodies. I, of course, want to check things out here.
Of course.
But I'm hoping that you might be able to just save me a lot of hunting and gathering and just
Sure.
kind of show me some cool stuff that you might have. It doesn't have to be super rare or a grail, although those are always nice to see. Anything that's unique and fancy and
Yep.
kind of exciting that would get people, you know, their blood boiling, because I want to get my blood boiling and add to my collection too.
We definitely have our fair share of that, that's for sure.
I am so excited right now because of this display case. There are so many things, like the smile is just,
There's so many things in your dish.
whoa, I'm seeing even more now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what did you see? What did you see first?
Okay, I saw Jack Bros at the top there, right
Yep.
in the corner. Ryan, get a shot of that. It's right up
I
there.
can pull it out if you want.
Yeah, let's just start there. Oh man.
I have never seen this game in my life, in box, ever.
Now, tell me about Jack Bros.
So, we're selling it on commission for a guy.
Okay. Why is it so rare and expensive? Because most of the Virtual Boy stuff is a little hard to find, but it's not always super expensive.
So, to my knowledge, it's one of the latter ones that came out, and it has the magic video game word on it, which is Atlas.
That does help, doesn't it?
It's also a really good game. Like, it's a weird kind of RPG top-down sort of thing.
Halloween themed.
Yeah, it's really good.
And you just have to suffer vertigo and migraines for 3 days in order to
Yes.
play it through the Virtual Boy.
In my opinion, it is the best game on the Virtual Boy.
What is this going for? Let me guess. If I can guess
Sure.
the number, do I get it?
If you guess, you can have it for tax-free.
No, I want.
No,
Okay, I would say
I can give you a deal on it. That's fine.
2,200.
You're not far off. Yeah.
Oh, almost got it tax free.
Yeah. You are not far off.
What are you guys selling it for? And I know it's on
so
commission.
it's a commission. He set the price at $2,800.
Oh, okay.
Now he did give me some leeway to adjust that. So, yeah.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Another multi-$1,000 game, and I got to figure out if I'm going to buy it. That CIB Darkwing is nice. You've got some really nice all-boxed CIB 64.
Yep.
Zelda, is that the collector's edition?
It is not the collector's edition Zelda. It's the
Okay, so
regular
Great
Zelda.
Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, Yoshi's Story, Banjo-Tooie, Gauntlet Legends, which is not easy to find apparently. Paper Mario, Kirby. Oh, look what's right in front of Kirby. Barbie on 3DS. That's just such a common game these days. Now,
That Kirby 64 is sealed.
sealed Kirby 64. Okay, so yeah, okay. I'm gonna put a little note about sealed first-party Nintendo game. Okay, back to Barbie for a second.
Sure.
It's complete.
It's complete, yeah.
Good condition. I mean,
Do you want to see it?
I
It
do
is
wanna
the
see it.
mintiest of mint conditions.
I do want to see this.
So the story on this one is the guy who bought it from Walmart, new, back in
Okay.
the day.
So we've seen this recently too, which was
I saw the video.
crazy to discover. Oh, it's minty.
Yep.
It's that fresh Walmart smell. What are you asking for this? Or if I guess, do I get it?
Well, you already know. You saw it on the last video.
I don't know if the price has changed in the last 2 weeks.
Sure, go ahead. You can have it, again, no tax if you get it.
4,200?
4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep. And again, he's giving me leeway to work
Sure.
a deal. The Dragon Warrior Monsters is sealed. The price that we have on it is more of a suggestion than a price. We are just entertaining offers on it.
Now, is this a consignment piece?
Nope, that's ours. The only consignment pieces we have in the store, weirdly, are Barbie and Jack Bros. That's it.
I love, check this out, Ryan. I love the H seam right here on this. So if you get a nice close shot, you can, this is one way to tell if the seal is real, especially with NES games and
Yep.
up to GBC. If you got the H seam, and that means everything is perfect on the front, except for there's a seam right across the back and then across the sides here. And this one is so noticeable, but not too sloppy. It's a really nice seam. I'd give it an A+ as far as the seam.
We also have a policy in store for sealed games, like sealed retro games. If you open it in front of us, we will go halfway between complete and sealed. So for example, we have a sealed Saturn Bomberman. That's like $1,500 bucks.
Whoa. We're talking sealed Saturn games all of a sudden.
So, okay, well, let's just go with that. That's a sealed Dragon Warrior. The price of it online for a sealed copy, no joke, is anywhere between like $500 and $1,400. It's all over the place. So
Yeah.
what do we price it at? No idea. That's why I said we're entertaining offers. An open copy is about $150 to $200. So if you were to open that in store, it would be $200 to $1,000, halfway in between to $600.
So if I open this, you'd give it to me for $600 bucks. But if I want to keep it sealed,
Then it's $1,000.
then
Or
it's $1,000.
whatever we agree to.
Oh my goodness. That's just cruel.
And we do that for any sealed game. Like
That's
anything.
cruel. Okay, take this from me for now.
Okay.
All right, you said you had sealed Saturn games. Sealed Saturn Bomberman. Okay, let's see it. Let's see
Sure.
it. Because Saturn Bomberman, to begin with, is a really expensive game, Chad.
Yes, it is.
Like, do you have a sealed Little Samson somewhere too? Because, you know, I'd hate for this to feel like a loan. How did you get this?
Like everything in here, it traded in. Some of the things that we get in here, man, you wouldn't believe. We have an arcade Neo Geo that someone traded in.
What was your reaction when somebody brought this and put it on the counter? Did they want to trade it towards stuff or just
No,
cash?
they wanted cash.
Okay, take them out. Let's take a look at them.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. You have several copies of
We
them
have
too.
2 of each.
All right, so let's put them in order here. Play 3-card Monty with them.
So the open deal is not with those. Those
Oh.
were actually new from a supplier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What can you tell me about Fatal Frame?
It is my personal favorite horror franchise. I love it.
What does it for you that the other ones don't?
You're not a Superman. Most horror games, you're like loaded up with weapons to be able to fight the hordes of things you're fighting. And in this one, you just have a camera. That's it.
Scariest game ever. EGM magazine. Can't argue with EGM.
It's terrifying. When that game first came out, there was nothing like it on the market, and it was genuinely terrifying.
Negotiable or not so much?
Because they came from a supplier, I can't adjust them at all. Like the cost of those, I'm making $5 on them.
That's not my fault, Chad.
Yeah, it's because they came from a supplier.
That's fair. Okay.
Now, if you're getting things with them, I can absolutely discount
Sure.
the other things.
Okay. Hang on to them for now.
Sure.
It's not very often.
They can just sit right there
It's not very often you get to grab all three
at the same
at the
time.
same time.
Sealed.
Brand new.
Sealed.
Yeah.
So, my goodness, there's a few cool things in there. They have sealed games, and that's the thing that gets me really going. Sealed Kirby, sealed Saturn Bomberman. Like, you never see Saturn stuff to begin with, and when you do, it's broken. It's a sports title. It's never a top tier game, and it's never a sealed game. It's hard to think about anything else except for that sealed Kirby 64 That Saturn Bomberman, though, I think it's $1,200. And then there's the Fatal Fame trilogy at 170 times 4. So what is that? 510? There's no reason I have to buy any of this, and I'm stressing myself out. So let's see what Chad's willing to do. Let's see if he can come down on Saturn Bomberman. Let's see if he can move on Kirby 64. I was really hoping, yeah, I don't know. What I was hoping for doesn't matter because I found more than I can bargain for. Let's go in. Chad, I'm thinking a lot of things, man.
So one thing I wanted to say is that we pride ourselves on our pricing. So if you see something in the store where the price is way out of whack, please tell us so that we can fix it.
Okay, I'm gonna ask some prices on some of your CIB N64.
Sure.
Diddy Kong Racing and Banjo-Tooie, what are the costs on those? Yes, please.
Diddy Kong is 109.
109.
And Banjo-Tooie, you said?
Yeah.
Knocked over again. It is 179.
Okay.
Did you order it like
Let's put these aside for now.
Sure.
What's the name?
Let's take a look at Kirby 64.
Sure. It does have a ding on the corner,
Oh!
but that's also why it's what it is and not $500 more.
Hey, if anyone ever steals it, you'll know which one it is.
Okay, but the seal isn't broke.
The seal's not broken.
Do you mind if I take it out of the
What?
plastic? Do I get $300 off just for taking it out of the protective case? Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm gonna wreck
want me
it.
to get it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I don't want to, no. Oh, look, see, there it is, Ryan. 1,000 sealed, 700 if opened in store. You step outside in the parking lot and open it, doesn't count.
There you go.
You got some wiggle room on 1,100?
Yep.
Chad, you're killing me.
What do you want to pay for it?
Not 1,100.
You're gonna leave it sealed?
I don't know yet.
Okay, so if the answer to that question is yes, I'll go halfway between those two numbers.
Okay. Look at this. Oh, the HC. I love the HC.
Right?
Grab Saturn Bomberman
Yep.
and your Fatal Frame 1, 2, and 3. There's a lot of video games value right here,
There certainly is.
let alone what I've put aside over there. Over there, we've got like $1,400.
Yep.
Here's $1,200. That's 26 plus another. I did the math outside. 510.
Yep.
That's a lot of money.
31. Yep.
Yeah, I can't afford $3,100 today, Chad.
I understand.
If I pay $3,100 today, I have to sleep here tonight, Chad, and for the next month because I'm not going to be able to figure that out.
Funnily enough, that's how Matt got his job.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I can't do both of these.
Okay.
What do you think is more rare and harder to find?
Oh, the Bomberman.
You
Not
think
even
so?
close.
You think so? Sealed 3 games
you're
for
familiar with
PlayStation
PNP?
2. Yeah.
So they're the ones who found those.
Okay.
When I ordered them, they had 100 plus.
Okay.
Those are going to be available for a while. And this is their pricing. That's what they're charging.
Okay. So that's why you're really handcuffed on
Yeah.
that one. So you have wiggle room.
I do have a girl on that, yeah.
Do I get the acrylic case?
Yep.
Sweet. Well, the seal is broken a little bit, eh?
So it is.
So does that mean it's open?
No, it doesn't. But it will be if you open it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so that like kills things for me. I'm one of those guys
Has to be perfect?
if it's got it like it's not sealed now in my brain.
Yep. Just means the price comes way down.
If I buy it and open it, yeah.
Finish opening it, yeah.
There's 2 spots there. Look at that right here. So there's a spot right here. A spot right here. Oh, and there's even a spot here and here.
I'll tell you what I'll do.
Oh goodness.
I will give you the open it in store deal, and you don't have to open it.
Chad, what are you doing?
The seal's broken. You're right.
So that would be, what does it go for
I have
loose?
to look it up.
Ooh, we'd have to look that up.
Yeah, because I haven't had an open one in like a year. I have to look it up. So it looks like an open copy is between 700 and 800. So I would do 950.
You just said you gave it to me for the open price, but I didn't have to open it.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm crazy. Yeah,
Have it on
sure.
camera, Chad.
So yeah, let's do 800 then.
800. What's the best you could do on Kirby?
Well, I said I would do our split price, but you don't have to open it, is what I said.
Oh.
But yeah, I'll do 800 for you.
Okay. What's the best that you would do on Kirby?
And you're not gonna, like, it's leaving sealed for sure?
I don't know yet.
Okay, so like I told you before, I go halfway between that if you leave it sealed.
So you go 900.
900. But yes, 9,
8.
8, and then whatever those are.
Okay, let's put these guys back just for now. As much as I want them,
Yep.
I think I'll be able to find them at some point.
They're, as far as N64 goes, pretty common.
Yeah, they're million sellers. I'm not super concerned about that.
And then you can open that or not, whatever you want to do.
The worst part is, this is how warped my brain is. I'm thinking, okay, 9 and 8, 17. It's kind of like close to halfway to Barbie.
Yep, it is.
Oh. I may have something to trade you.
Okay. Is it here?
It is here. It's in my
Nice.
car.
What do you got?
Let me go get it.
Okay.
Let's see if it moves the needle at all. I'll be right back.
What have you got?
I've got graded copy of Galaxy.
That is very cool.
What do you think about that?
We, as we mentioned earlier, encourage people to play games. Mm-hmm. So we don't carry graded things.
Is this something that you would take as a trade towards stuff, though?
I'm sorry, but no, I'm not. We don't deal in graded games at all.
At all?
At all.
We put it on commission for you.
I'll sell it on commission for you. That's it.
What if I let you open it up?
And go halfway between?
Just take the sealed value.
Yeah, sorry, man. That's awesome, but we don't deal with graded stuff in the store.
So I really don't know what to do now. He doesn't want to take the graded game because the store doesn't believe in it. I mean, you heard all the jokes. Oh, we'll just let you open anything sealed and give you less money. Make it cost less money. That was a little bit of my ace up my sleeve to help bring some stuff down. He doesn't want to do it. I don't know what to do now.
I don't even know how to begin how to value it. That's my problem.
It's all
because
price starting too.
we don't do graded stuff at all.
I get
So-
it. There's trends for it now. I understand a couple years ago when it first started, it's like,
Yeah.
where do you begin with this? Different companies, different grades.
Yep.
Thankfully, there is enough history now that you can actually gauge to see where stuff is.
So what's it worth?
125 US? About that?
125 bucks?
Yeah.
That's it?
US. Yeah. I would just go to price starting,
Yep.
throw it in there. You'll see loose, complete in box, sealed,
Graded.
sealed, graded.
So 9.2 graded 160. That's what that is, right? 9.2?
Yeah, 9.2.
9.2, 240. Another one for 210. Do you want to take a look here? I can show
I
what I'm
believe
seeing.
you.
So I'm looking at price charting and just search for 9.2 to highlight them. And there's 4. One's at 160, one's at 208, so 210. One is at 240, and one is at 140.
Canadian dollars.
All Canadian dollars, yeah. So I would assume that that's all, like average that out, that works out to about 180.
Yeah, like I said, 125 US. So with the exchange, 160, 180 somewhere.
Somewhere in there. So our trade values are between 60 and 70% for a trade. So 70% of 160 would be like $110.
Is that something you're gonna try?
That's that.
Fair swap for that? I'd do that. Boom. And I'll take these off your hands.
Okay.
Cool.
If you are serious, can you not have this on film for a second? But yeah, like if that is something that you want to do.
Can we have that on camera or no?
I would prefer not to because it's not my game. If it was mine, I would absolutely go on camera is fine. But because it's a commission, I don't want it to be.
Okay, I got to think about this transaction now.
Okay.
You've just given me some information. Let's go talk outside. He just made an offer to me for Barbie on 3DS, the Grail, that we've seen for over $4,000. And yeah, it's a little bit more than it's a lot more than I'm paying for those two games right now. But it's a really great deal. Like a friends and family kind of like, if you're serious, you got to do this. And it's a big savings on a super pricey game. I'm trying to think about how much this would help my kids down the road. Would they do better making profit on Kirby and Bomberman selling that stuff when my time comes? Or would they do better on Barbie? And can I shell out the difference between what I arranged? Oh man. This is insanity. How often do you get a chance to buy a true grail? That one of the system, the ultimate big bad. That's what I'm dealing with right now. Ugh. Hold tight. Just so you know, I'm not ever discussing numbers. I just said that you've made me a friends and family deal. That's more than I'm willing to commit, but less than sticker value. Because I wouldn't sell you out like that.
So, for the record here, like we have been sitting on that game now for a year and a half, and I don't see it moving anytime soon. If you want to come back like in 6 months for it, same deal. It'll still be here. The guy who's selling it has like no need of it. Like he's not trying to sell it on his own. He's just like, if it sells, great. If it doesn't, whatever.
This isn't even fair. There's nothing fair about this.
Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
We can rewind 5 minutes and pretend I didn't say it.
You did say it. I can't unhear it. Oh God. You mentioned payment plans, Chad. Mm-hmm. How legit is that?
It's legit. You just don't take it until it's done.
Doesn't really tie up my video nicely, Chad. Let me ask you this. You know, this isn't for the video. This is like guy to guy.
Yeah.
Again, my kids are getting my collection. I have no intention of selling anything. I want them to have it. I'm not even telling them I'm collecting games just for them at this point.
That's awesome.
It's literally in a bin in my basement under stuff, in water seal type stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think that they would do better trying to sell this down the road? Or, I mean, we're talking profit margin.
Yep.
Or Saturn Bomberman.
And Kirby? Okay, so...
We're talking first party Nintendo, top 10 Saturn game.
Yep, versus some weird niche
That is at the
3DS
top.
game. So the problem is that the only person that's going to buy Barbie is somebody who's looking to collect every 3DS game. That's it.
Or who wants the top of the top.
Or who just wants the most expensive games for systems, yeah. Whereas Saturn Bomberman, yes, it's expensive, but it's also an incredible game.
What are you trying to say about Barbie?
I think you know. And ditto for Kirby. Like, that game's great.
Everybody loves Nintendo.
Everybody loves Nintendo.
So what you're saying is, when it comes to selling down the road,
I think the Barbie will be harder to move down the road.
Me too.
You think so too, Matt?
Yeah. I also think if you leave them sealed, the Saturn and Kirby will go up more than the Barbie game. The Barbie game has been like $3,000 to $5,000 for the past 5 years. It's been holding steady and not really moving. The only other mega expensive 3DS game is the Louvre, which you can only get in Paris. And even that's only like $1,500. Unless you're in Paris, in which case it's like $60.
Pay for your Paris trip.
How often do you get a chance to buy a grail? At a great friends and family rate.
Like I said, it'll be here.
But will the money be there then? Well, damn. So what did I do? I had to pass on Barbie. I just couldn't do it. There wasn't enough upside to kind of figure it out long term. It's been there for a while. It'll be there again if I change my mind. Chad said he'd stick to the friends and family mystery price. So until then, it's Kirby, sealed, crystal shards, and of course the acrylic cased Saturn Bomberman. Sealed, couple spots that are giving loose, but man, exciting. Oh, and Chad threw in one other thing too. Box of cookies for my drive home. That'll be tasty. Yay, Polka cookies.